gonna check that out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna check that out, man. Oh my God, bro. So we're gonna watch this. All right, man. Thank y'all for joining me. So look, man, this comes courtesy of Poetic Flacco. So apparently Drake and Aiden Ross and Academics TV was using Stake to buy bots or something like that. I don't know. He's going to explain. We're going to go through it. We're going to watch it together. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all here with me on the live watching something. I appreciate you. So let's get it, man.
Drake just got hit with a federal Rico case. That was the first headline I seen on my timeline this morning. I was worried for a second. I thought maybe Drake mafia boss fantasies finally caught up with him, only for me to find out it was a civil case. And then I read the civil case and found out that, yeah, hip hop media is cooked, bruh. It's the first day of 2026 and we already lost all credibility. Anybody who read that lawsuit but still proceed to create sensationalized headlines as if that lawsuit is a serious lawsuit, yo, you are a sick individual. That lawsuit is filth.
Bro, listen, bro. I didn't read the lawsuit, but I will say, we know this guy. He likes Drake. Let's just say that he likes Drake. You know what I'm saying? I actually like Poetic Flacco. I think he's pretty good. I don't like his takes on Kendrick, but I like Poetic Flacco's content. You know what I'm saying? I think he does a lot. I think he's a better version of Academics. If Academics was the good guy. He's the good guy of Academics. Academics the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So let's go.
Makes no sense whatsoever. It's not going anywhere. The second a judge take a look at this, that lawsuit is out of here. It's a troll lawsuit. And it's also very suspicious. Like, the language of that lawsuit and everything about it is very suspicious. The lawsuit is a class action lawsuit. It lists Stake, Aiden Ross, Drake, and George Niguan, which is like the dude who runs Academics TV on behalf of Academics. His name is Grand Wizard Chat Ninja. So they list them as defendants. The first half of this lawsuit is pretty standard, is very consistent with the other lawsuits that Aiden Ross and Drake is currently going through for promoting the app. Now, the lawsuit states that consumers were hurt by deceptive marketing practices at the role of Drake, Aiden Ross, and George Niguan, which is Grand Wizard Chat Ninja. Now, they claim that the app was originally created as an online cryptocurrency casino that could be accessed unlawfully by customers in the US by using a VPN, obscuring the user's true locations. So then they created a US app, so a VPN is no longer needed. The entire end all be all is the fact that the US app is being promoted as a social casino and a safe and free gambling experience. However, it's still gambling taking place on the app and is not, a completely free and safe gaming experience. So they're claiming that because it's being promoted as a social casino and a safe and free gaming experience, that is misleading and is deceiving people into believing that when they go on the app, they're participating in a harmless gameplay when in fact, they're being lured into real money gambling. Even though
I never understood that either. Like, how are you saying it's safe when you're basically tricking people to spend their money? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's safe. Come on over here. Come here. Come on over here. It's safe. Give me your money. I'll take you to the promised land. Just give me all your money. Yeah, come on. Come on. Everybody over here. It's safe. It's safe. You just got to pay me. I'll take you over here. It's crazy.
I disagree. I think anybody who's going on Stake, they're going on Stake to gamble. They're going on Stake to take a chance to make money. I don't feel like anybody is going on Stake thinking, oh, I'm just playing cool games. No, if you are a gambling addict and you're going on Stake, all right, to gamble, all right? But I do believe there are other things that Drake and Aiden Ross and Stake has done, which is like lie about how much they were winning. Like, yo, Drake is promoting, yo, I just bet $20 million and I just, right? But like that was Stake money, that wasn't Drake money. Those were fake earnings, he didn't win it. So things like that, I do think is deceptive and they should be.
I mean, you think it's deceptive? If I tell you I won $20 million, look what I just won. Oh my God, I won 20 million. And then I actually didn't win 20 million. I gotta be like Drake. I gotta bet all my house money. Then they betting all this money and they lose. How is that like, bro? These dudes, I'm telling you, man, man, it's a struggle to be a Drake fan. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Culpable for it. So if they wanted to stop here, they would have something, okay? But they couldn't stop here. You know why? Because the goal of this lawsuit isn't to actually win a lawsuit, it's to get publicity. The goal of this lawsuit is to actually embarrass Drake, and calling Drake out for, I don't know, like participating in deceptive marketing practices isn't embarrassing enough. So
I love it, bro. I love it. So let me get this right. The goal of it is to embarrass Drake, even though he has participated in deceptive practices. Let's embarrass him. He ain't do nothing wrong. He just participated in deceptive practices. The goal of this lawsuit is to embarrass him. Yo, I tell you, man. Yo, man. The Drake cheek slaps gotta stop, bro. Y'all, y'all gotta stop this.
The second half of this lawsuit is where the lawsuit loses credibility for me, and it becomes incoherent. It becomes like, it just no longer makes sense, okay? So if they're suing Stake, it is a class action lawsuit because Stake is engaging in deceptive marketing practices that are bringing users to the platform and giving them gambling addictions under false pretenses. That's the purpose of the lawsuit. They then included additional allegations for Rico, which makes no sense. It has nothing to do with what they're suing for. But they included this even though it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really like progresses this lawsuit whatsoever. But they are including this because they understand that this is gonna fuel, the rumor mill is gonna make the headlines. And ultimately, I think whoever is behind this lawsuit is doing this simply to get back at Drake or to embarrass Drake. And the second half of this lawsuit proves that.
But wait, hold up, bro. See, this is what I really hate that what people do when it come to Drake. I feel like sometimes people be just acting like everybody just picking on Drake like he's some type of like a teenage boy or something. Oh, I think he's doing this to actually really hurt Drake's feelings. This time what they're doing is they're trying to really get at Drake and really do him dirty. But why? The people behind it, who are the people behind it? You don't know who the people is behind this lawsuit? Like, what did he do to these people for them to just want to pick on him? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't understand the logic behind some of this stuff with people when they be saying some of these things. It's like, you got to explain to me why you blink they just picking on him. Like, you think that they would go through all of this legal litigation to pick on Drake? They're going through all of this legal litigation, spending all this money to pick on him. Oh my God.
Just the moment you realize, this lawsuit is incoherent. This lawsuit isn't going anywhere. This lawsuit is simply a troll that we all fell for. So the second half goes, in addition, right, through some type of tipping function that exists on the app, Drake and others have financed their combined artificial streaming, aka botting, to create fraudulent streams of Drake's music, fabricate popularity, disparage competitors and music label executives, distort recommendation algorithms, and distribute financing for all of the foregoing while concealing the flow of funds. If this lawsuit is about how Stake is bringing people to the app and having them engage in gambling under false pretenses, what does Drake and botting streams have to do with that? What does Drake taking whatever sponsorship money he's getting through Stake and spending it on botting streams, even if that was happening, even if Stake was paying Drake and Drake was taking that money and doing what he wanted to do with it and he decided to use it on bots, even if that was the case, what would that have to do with this lawsuit?
Bro, you just told us what it has to do with the lawsuit. They're giving him money to do something. Like you just literally said, what does it have to do with the lawsuit? Stake is giving Drake money to pay for the botting. Whether that's happening, I don't know if it's happening or not. I'm just giving him a reason. So you can't sit here and say it's not a connection. You just connected it yourself. Even if that is the case, what does that have to do with anything? Because where is he getting the money from? He's not using his own money, right? So if they're saying that Steak is helping him, or even if Steak has a part in this whole thing, it automatically goes together. You can't say it doesn't. They must think that maybe, I don't know, maybe Drake was the same day he betting and he said he won was the same day he put money down on bots. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you kind of gave the answer right there.
Absolutely nothing. They included that, which is an irrelevant detail. It's not going to have any impact on this case if the case moves forward. But they include that because the lawsuit is clout chasing. This is a troll lawsuit. This is a lawsuit simply created to get the headlines going. This lawsuit isn't going anywhere, and they know it's not going anywhere, right? Which is why they included this. So it will go at the heart of the scheme, Drake acting directly and through willing and knowledgeable co-conspirators has deployed automated bots and streaming farms to artificially inflate play counts of his music across major platforms such as Spotify. These inauthentic streams injected via interstate digital pathways were collaborated to mislead royalty and recommendation engines, manufacture popularity, distort playlists and charts, and divert both value and audience attention. In tandem, the manipulation has suppressed authentic artists and narrowed consumers' access to legitimate content by undermining the integrity of the curated experiences. This is a psyop and we fall for it every time. That's like me suing you.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, I never seen so many people defend something that could be this. They could have a point. And he's basically saying everything he just read, that doesn't matter. This is a psyop. That don't matter. Don't matter that it doesn't matter. How you think these people connected is this? So they're just doing this just to do it. Nah, you just put it out. Let's just say that he did this. If it has nothing to do with it, they wouldn't introduce it. That's all I'm saying. If it has nothing to do with the case, they wouldn't implement it in the case. And obviously, they have some type of something. Whether it's something small or something big, they have something. I don't think out of nowhere they're gonna just introduce something. It has to be connected to something. And a lot of these dudes, they don't want to just admit it. Drake could have been botting. I would say everybody says that everybody bots. The biggest artist in the world, who is basically saying that Spotify bots people's stuff, and he is the most streamed on Spotify. Wouldn't that tell you that he's getting botted or he's botting his stuff too? Now let's be clear. Somebody could bot his stuff without him knowing. That's just what it is. It could happen. They do have apps that promote people's stuff. But the point I'm making is you can't just totally just nix it off. Like, I don't understand why people do this. Why do y'all do that? Y'all so, like, how would I say this? There's no in between with y'all. It's either extreme one or extreme left, extreme right or left. That's it. It's no like, okay, let me see. Let me think about this. It's like, oh no, all of this is bullshit. They're just picking on him. It's like, come on, bro.
Because you drove by my car and you scraped up my vehicle and I sue you for the car repairs. And then in my lawsuit, I said, Judge, did you know he works for this MLM company that recruits people to sell coffee and insurance?
That's
and
not
Judge,
the same, bro.
MLMs.
That's a false equivalence. That is not the same, bro. That is not the same. That's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's the totally different incident, bro. Totally different. Now, if you said that if he worked for a painting company, it'd be something different. But no, you can't say he works for a coffee company because this whole lawsuit has something to do with music, correct? It is a lawsuit about him inflating numbers. I believe that's the RBX lawsuit, right? So if it's about him and then they say, well, yeah, he was buying bots, how does that not relate? I'm thinking this is the same lawsuit unless there's a different lawsuit that's totally different. But is it a civil lawsuit where he did something that was civil that had nothing to do with this? I can understand, but I can almost be sure that that's what that lawsuit is. It's still in the realm of music. It's not the same, bro. That's a false equivalent. It's not the same, bro. Come on.
Or illegal. He should be arrested for selling these MLMs and it's not cool, Your Honor. He's scamming. The judge will say, what? What does that have to do with you needing your car repaired because he drove into your car and he drove off? Nothing at all. This is a psyop. It's meant to keep us, it's meant to cause internal turmoil within the stand communities, bro, in hip hop.
Oh, God.
It's really that simple.
There's no way you telling me, bro. There's no way you telling me that you summed all of that up that you just read. All of that you just read, you summed that up to it being a psyop to make the stand communities go back and forth with each other. These lawyers are out here getting the stand communities to fight each other off of Drake. What? Come on, Flacco. You can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious. There's no way in the world you're saying this right now. These lawyers are out here. They're tapped in. They're tapped in. And they're getting... Okay, so what stand communities? Is it the Kendrick? It has to be the Kendrick in the Drake stand community to fight each other. Like what? So they building a case just so they can fight, Do they know they're going to lose the case? They know they're going to lose. So let's build this case and make them fight each other. What sense does that make? That makes no sense at all. That makes absolutely no sense. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why would they go through the court system to get them to fight each other? Wouldn't they just do something else? That doesn't make sense. Like, bro, it doesn't make sense, bro. I'm sorry.
Things have been too calm. We were starting to get along again. We were starting to recognize and identify a common enemy, right? We were waking up and realizing, hold on, bro. While we've been arguing about Drake and Kendrick for 2 years now, Nick Fuentes is now the biggest he's ever been.
Hey, wait a minute, bro. That's totally different, bro. This has nothing to do with this, bro. That has nothing to do with it. You're basically saying, so you're basically saying that they're using entertainment to basically subvert us to a different or keep us in fighting. I don't understand why they would use Drake to keep us in fighting. And then somebody like Nick Fuentes, who's a dickhead, by the way, he becomes as big as possible. So they're doing this to make him big, or they're doing this so, like, I don't understand the logic behind this. It's not that, bro, Nick Fuentes is gonna be big regardless because there's a lot of people who feel like that fucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who feel like him. He's a mouthpiece for people who feel like him. And eventually what's gonna happen is he's gonna fall, and then it's gonna be somebody else that rises up. That's how it goes, bro. Has nothing to do with they're trying to keep Drake and Kendrick infighting. What? That's two different arguments, bro. That's totally different. That's just my opinion.
Fuentes is more influential than probably any like hip hop podcaster or hip hop media personality or anybody from the culture who's speaking for us or representing for us. We've been fighting for 2 years. While
that's not true, bro. Nick Fuentes is not, bro. First of all, he's one person versus you versus academics versus Joe Buttons versus it's so many people I could go down the line. You know what I'm saying? For you to say he's more influential than all of these hip hop podcasts. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not more influential than any of these. Okay, maybe to you he may make a couple of dollars. He may have a couple of millions of followers, but there's a lot of people who have more followers than him. Screwface Jean has more followers than him. A No Life Shaq has more followers than him. So you can't sit here and say that. No, that's not true. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? He's a troll, and that's just what it is. But he doesn't have more influence than hip hop culture within the culture. Like, come on, bro, cut it out. And I know what you're saying. You're saying he has more influences within what he's doing. Okay, yeah, he has an army of people that follow him, and that's what they do. But eventually, he's going to say something they don't like, and they're going to trade on him. That's how it goes. It doesn't always pan out the way y'all think it does. Everybody has their chance to fall, especially if you lean on one side 100%. There's going to be people that's going to give you pushback. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I totally disagree with Nick Fuentes being this and that. Yeah, he's having this moment right now. But that's because most people that he's talking are either people who he knows that he can beat in an argument, or he says certain things that basically they can't really get around. But he ain't going he won't debate Saint the Sinner. He won't debate him. You know what I'm saying? All of these people that he would totally avoid debating. But that's another story. Let's keep it going.
These people continue to grow and elevate in power. And we're still here arguing about, oh, did Drake bot streams? Did Kendrick bot not like us? Oh, duh, but the Spotify bots, but the recommendation, but the play. Man, shut up, bro.
Bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't. I gotta call Cap. You can't do that. You've been hating on Kendrick for a long time. I gotta call Cap, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, let's be honest, man. This 2026, I ain't playing no more games, bro. Let's be honest, bro. The Kendrick side ain't been doing this, bro. The Kendrick side, we call it like we see it, bro. We ain't go out here and smear Drake just to smear Drake. It didn't happen like that, bro. It didn't happen like that. The Kendrick side, we went along with what happened in the battle. That was it. After that, we literally was telling Drake to get back to making music. The Drake side, they were saying all of these different things about Kendrick. Oh, he's a woman beater. Oh, he's this and that, making up stuff that they have no proof of. No proof. At least we have some type of proof or some type of stuff we can reference. But that's it. Even with all that being said, the Kendrick side of the things didn't start. We didn't even do all that. Let's be clear. And you are on record saying that Kendrick made us do this. I remember you did the interview with saying that Kendrick Lamar is his fault. And you said that him bringing the people to the pop-out didn't change nothing. You said this. You said this. So don't get on here and say now that, oh, we worried about this stuff. No, you've been on the same side worried about the same stuff too, bro. Don't try to change now. You know what I'm saying? No, and I don't even think you even changed. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy to me how y'all get on here and act because we want to play this game. Kendrick fans are just good people, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We better people than most people, bro. Let's be clear. The reason why I say that is because most Kendrick fans are not knuckleheads. We're not bitches. We're not hoes. We're not whores. You have people who like Kendrick, yes, but the core fan base is not one of them type of, you could call us K-bots and all this, but we don't go around disrespecting people. We don't have a whole thing called, what they call it, Owls Anonymous, where we literally do nothing but disrespect and call people names. We never do that. We call it like we see it. That's it. That's just that. So I don't understand what this whole thing with y'all making it seem like it's even. It's not even. Stop saying that. It's not even. It's Drake's side. It's Drake fans. It's not even. No, we even participated and watched his what's the name? The Iceman stream. We did. You know what? Some of the Kendrick fans said it was corny, but a good portion of Kendrick fans was saying, you know what? I think he should have this. We even gave him ideas. Do you see Drake fans doing that? No, they don't. So this is not a back and forth thing. It's one side doing it, and that's it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all saying this, bro. I'm tired of him saying this. Kendrick fans don't go around disrespecting Drake, bro. I don't see it. We're going off the goofy stuff he do. We make fun of the goofy shit he do. That's it. But if Drake didn't do no goofy shit, we won't say nothing. Simple as that. We'll say nothing. How many people in these comments, when you see me talk about Drake and I talk about the things that he did and we talk about what he did, how many people be in the comments talking crazy? Oh, I hate you, bro. This page sucks. Oh my God, I hate this page. You corny. Take your Burger King crown off, you goofy ball. You so stupid. Oh my God. This is Drake fans, bro. And I go in other people's comments and people are going crazy talking about just because we critiquing Drake. So I hate when dudes do this. It's not a thing between Kendrick and Drake fans. It's all Drake fans, bro. It's all Drake stands, not his fans, I'm sorry. It's all his stands who do this, bro. Academics is another one. Every time Drake does something, he always got to say something bad about Kendrick. Every time. All of these dudes, bro. Aiden Ross, another one. Every time. He's going off on Doechii over Kendrick beating Drake. He's calling a black woman a bitch over Kendrick beating Drake. Like, that's Drake's boy. And how many people he have on his stream? So this is what I'm saying. So don't try to make this out to be both sides. No, it's not, bro. No, we only go off what we see. That's it. We only read the headlines because we see. And let's not forget, your boy Drake took hip hop to court. He took hip hop to court, bro. Kendrick didn't do nothing. The last time I checked, the official ending of the battle, Punch TDE, or I believe it was TDE or one of them. I think it was Punch. It might have been Top Dog, but one of them said, "Great battle. Now let's get back to making this music." He literally said that. If the battle is over, that's it. People could have just left it the way it was. They could have left it the way it was. They could have did it that way. That was it. Drake goes on, does another record, and then says, "I'm going on vacation." Does another record after the battle was over. After Not Like Us, everything would have been fine if Drake would have just went back to making music, because everybody. But no, what he do? He the one that brought all this on him. Not Kendrick fans. Kendrick fans was just dancing. Kendrick said, "Keep making me dance." And not to mention, Kendrick Lamar literally told Drake, "Yo, bro, let's just keep it friendly. I ain't your friend, but let's keep it friendly." He gave him plenty of times to get out. So you saying that this is, no, it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. We ain't gonna do that. No.
But the playlist is getting body. Oh my, I seen it on Vote For You page. Shut up, man. Bro, we dealing with something bigger right now, bro. Yo, we in the field with this, bro. Yo, there are people going around creating fake hit pieces to vilify an entire community of people. We next.
Bro, what do you think? Bro, what are we talking about? Bro, oh my God, bro, what are we talking about? You was one of those people. Academics was one of those people. Y'all was doing this to Kendrick Lamar. I don't think he was. I apologize. But y'all was doing this to Kendrick Lamar. He was doing this. Academics TV was making up stuff, bro. What's the Dirt was making up stuff. He was acting as if he found something. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You can't try to lump it in and say it's Kendrick fans, bro. No. I don't see Kendrick fans making up stuff about Drake, bro. I don't. We read headlines and we go with that. That's it. Okay. If you want to say that that's wrong, okay, cool. But I don't see nobody out here. The worst thing I've seen, well, not even the worst thing, but one of the things I've seen people got so upset about is when Jalopy said we need to boycott Iceman. And everybody lost their mind. Oh my God, I can't believe why would he do this? A little guy who has almost not even 100,000 followers. And y'all was butthurt about that. And he just said, I want to boycott it because, I'm not going to react to it. He said straight up, you can react to it. And you know what? No Life Shack, a dude with, I believe, 5 million subscribers, he went and said, nah, you can't do that, bro. He said that. And he even criticized Drake. So it's not even that. So what you saying is crazy to me, bro. This is crazy. You trying to put it all, I get what he's saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. I know exactly what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. He's saying that we're in a culture war. I actually believe that the culture war is already over. This is the ramifications of it. I believe, and be honest with y'all, I believe the conservatives already won the culture war. They already won. You know what I mean? There's really nothing, I can't even get around that. The conservatives already won the culture war. That's it. The culture war was the end of the first Trump administration through Biden all the way up to right now. And when Biden was in office, the liberals had control of everything. And then once he got out of office, they flipped it. That's how it goes. And guess what? In maybe the next 4 years, 3-4 years, whoever gets in there, they might flip it back. That's how it is. But I get what he's saying. It could be a silent civil war going on. But this silent civil war is not between us. This silent civil war is between a bunch of different factions. But that's another story. Let's keep what he's saying.
We here arguing about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, while Nick Fuentes is, he's the biggest he's ever been. Nick Fuentes has steadily grew in power while we've been fighting each other for 2 years, and we didn't even recognize it yet, bro. There's not a voice.
Bro, Nick Fuentes has people following him, bro. Let's just be clear. He's not in a position of power. Actually, they don't even want him around. He's not in a position of power, bro. What are you saying? He's not in a position of power. There's a lot of YouTubers who are very influential, but they're not in a position of power. Unless you're saying that Nick Fuentes is going to openly start a race war, which I highly doubt that he wants to do that. I highly doubt that, because it won't even be black people fighting. Most of the fights will come from white liberals and conservatives. That's what would happen. Let's just be clear. But he's not even, I don't believe he's a conservative. But that's another story. I'm just saying, I think a lot of times people say these things and it's like, I get it. He's influential, but don't act as if like there's people that's not on our side that's influential too. Or there's not black people that's influential. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. There's so many people that you're leaving out that I believe that doesn't agree with him. But that's another story.
Voice in hip hop right now, who's bigger than Nick Fuentes? So we've been hurting each other for 2 years, and we ain't even recognize it yet, bro. There's not a voice in hip hop right now who's bigger than Nick Fuentes.
Oh, you tripping, bro. You bugging the fuck out. First of all, you can't even compare the two. Nick Fuentes is not, he's not in hip hop, bro. He's not. You can't compare the two, bro. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You're basically comparing apples to oranges. Like Nick Fuentes is who he is. Hip hop is what we are. It's not the same, bro. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. It's not the same. It's not. Like, I don't understand how you comparing the two. It's not the same. But to me, there's a bunch of people that I believe if we're going to compare hip hop to, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You think, to me, you think Joe Buttons is not more influential as a podcaster than Nick Fuentes? You lost your goddamn mind. You lost your mind. You lost your mind. That's how I look at it. So, I don't know.
So we've been hurting ourselves. We've been diminishing our influence. Of course they want these conversations to go on. You know why? Because that diminished the value of the culture, right? If we're publicly telling other groups of people, hey, these hip hop people, the biggest hip hop artists, they bought their streams. They're not as big as you think they are. They're not that influential. It's all bots. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right? And on the radio.
To be honest with you, I could have swore the guy you love so much, he was saying that Kendrick bought it not like us. He was the one that really started this whole thing. I could have swore he did that. He was the one that did it. He did that, nigga. He did it. It wasn't nobody, it was him, nigga. He was the one that was saying Kendrick bought it. He had some dude named Epic come on in and say they bought it to John, bro. And then he went and said that he talked to somebody from Spotify and they said, no, that didn't happen. He said it, nigga. He was the one that went up there and put all that stuff up about Kendrick, bro. He said it. The guy you like, the guy you said you wanted to be like. He said that, nigga. So don't get on here and say, oh man, they're talking about, they want to diminish the culture. No, bro. The culture was diminished from within, from people like academics and the rest of these goofy motherfuckers. That's what happened. Had nothing to do with Nick Fuentes and all of them. These people came in and they started talking crazy. Aiden Ross, not a hip hop head, but he came in hip hop talking crazy. All of these people, bro. And on top of that, let's be clear. We don't technically don't stand together. We don't. You can't just blame this on everybody else. We technically don't stand together. I'll be honest about that. But I'll be honest, your boy. Blame your boy. He was the one that promoted the narrative. He was the one that coined the term K-bots. And if somebody else did, he made it popular. So when you talk about this, bro, don't do this, bro. You got to talk about where it came from, the root. It was a battle between Drake and Kendrick. It was a battle. The battle is over. Your boy Drake kept talking. He sued the industry. You try to blame this on everybody else when your boy was the one who took the industry to court because of a rap battle, bro. And you know what he took him to court for? He said they was inflating his numbers and he was streaming. So your boy was the one who did it. He was the one who created this whole divisive thing between us. The same guy who's not a hood dude. He did it. You can't blame this on everybody and say, oh, well, Nick Flinch is as big as he is because they're trying to keep us fighting. And without calling out Drake for doing what he did, bro. Drake could have just said, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Drake could have just forgot, he could have just lost the battle and moved on and then just do his music. I think people wouldn't even have cared. But the fact is, he couldn't let it go. To this day, he's still talking about things that happened at that battle. Kendrick Lamar ain't talking about things. He just doing what he did 2 years ago, which is crazy. It's not like us to be 2 years old in May. It'd be 2 years. We're already in June or January. And Drake is still talking about the song. He took shots at him on the Whistling album. So what you saying, bro, it makes me so mad that these dudes do this. I can't stand the fact that they try to lump everybody together and then try to say, well, now we need to stick together. We need to stick together when Drake was trying to sue the industry. Oh, he didn't sue Kendrick. He might as well have sued Kendrick. You were suing him over the track. Oh, he defamed me. He defamed you. You're the biggest artist in the world and you're saying you got defamed. But you're still the biggest artist in the world, right? But you was defamed. Come on, bro. It's all, to me, I feel like, and I like Flacco. I like his content. I like Flacco. I would love to talk to him. I like Flacco. I don't be hating on people, bro. It's because I have a disagreement with you. That's what it is, man. But I like him. But what makes me mad is I believe a lot of these dudes, they do this just to get a way to try to give Drake a pass. Like, no, we can't give him a pass. We can't. After he lost the lawsuit, they dismissed it. He went back and did what? What did he do when he went back? He doubled down and said, no, I'm going to appeal it. So what are we talking about, bro? Like, you got to stop this, bro. Y'all got to stop this.
Right? And now the program manager's like, man, bro, hip hop ain't really popular. Man, bro, promote country more. And then you go to the Billboard hits and you see that hip hop is outstreaming all the country songs, but the country songs go #1 every week because their radio points are just like through the roof. Yo, bro, like there's like a 50 to 60 point discrepancy between the highest charting hip hop song right now and the highest charting country song. They got.
Well, why is that though? Why is that? Like, with this, just another thing that makes me mad. Nobody can't just be honest. Yo, hip hop's been trash, bro. Let's be clear. There's about 5 artists that does something, and Kendrick, the Clips, Tyler the Creator, Jid, and whoever else that hits people's radar, right? Hip hop's been trash, bro. It's been garbage for a long time. When Kendrick comes, he comes like a comet. And when Tyler comes, them dudes, they take over. They do something. But a lot of y'all don't want to be honest. You saying that, oh, country music is outstreaming hip hop. Well, there's the reason why it is because you got artists like Lil Baby. You got artists like your boy, whatever, Young Thug. Artists like 21 Savage, who people talk about, but their music is ass. It's ass. So what are we talking about? And then if you separate people like the Clips, Kendrick, and all of these other artists who actually make really good music, if you separate them, because they can't do everything, and then y'all get mad and y'all say, oh, Kendrick Lamar, he need to stop winning so much. He need to stop. Like, we need to stop giving him awards. So it's not just, we can't sit here and say that, oh, we blaming all country, blaming these people. No, bro. We have an internal problem that we need to fix. There's no way in the world Joe Buttons and his crew said that Kendrick Lamar needs to stop winning Grammys, bro. They said he needs to move to the side and let other people win. This is what they said about the biggest hip hop artists in the world. He needs to move to the side. Not saying no. He need to win everything. We need to win everything. If he don't win, Clips should win. If they don't win, anybody could get. We need to, whoever gets hip hop, we need the awards here. But they're so focused on sharing. It's like, oh no, let the other people win the awards. Not saying let hip hop win. Because I look at it like if the Clips win album of the year, that's great. If Kendrick wins, that's great. Either way, I want either one of them to win. That's my thing. So these dudes talking about, no, it's a problem that we have eternally and nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to skip around and point the fingers at everybody else. We're not united, bro. We're not. You don't try to cover it up now and try to make it seem like, oh, you know, the reason why we infight, yeah, we've been infighting and your boy is the cause of it. And your other boy is he's the architect and the other boy is the person who built the shit. Drake is the architect of it and academics built the rest of it, bro. That's it. Now the house is on fire and now you want to try to blame Kendrick fans. You know what? Kendrick fans was doing it too. No, he wasn't, bro. After the battle, we was like, all right, they ain't like us. They not like us. That's it, bro. It was over. It was it. Then Drake comes out. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. He gonna do the John part 6, taking Kendrick's name and put Dave Freed with Whitney's with a heart there. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. You lost already. And then the minute loss, I had to wave the white flag. Like, come on, bro. Can't blame. You gotta blame your boy, bro. Blame your boy. Gotta blame your boy. I could go into some deep slavery shit, but I ain't gonna do that because I was gonna really say something crazy, but nah, you gonna do it.
Similar streams, but the radio push is just crazy. So now we're diminishing ourselves, we're destroying ourselves, we're fighting from, it's getting tricky because now with these stand wars, people are now identifying politically and changing their entire worldview to align with whatever stand community they are part of. It's really that simple, bro.
All right, bro. Let me stop you there. First of all, let's be clear. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And listen, I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. Hip hop has always leaned left, bro. Always leaned left. Let's be clear. Let's not play this game. Let's not act as if hip hop had always leaned left. It's only recent that a lot of hip hop artists have went to the right or are leaning right. And the reason why that is because they don't agree with things on the left. Now, I'm not saying that the left is bad. I'm saying that a lot of these hip hop artists, either they don't agree with what is happening on the left. That's just what it is. It's not that he chose this side and he chose this side. I get it. I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, you got to be honest. Most hip hop artists from all the way from the Fear of the Black Planet days, the Public Enemy days, most of them lean left. And I'll be honest with you, most of them was paid by the left. We know how it goes. When Megan Thee Stallion came, she was twerking and all that stuff. People say, oh, she's twerking for votes. You know how it goes. They played into that. And then you had the other on the other side. You had rappers representing the right. You had that. Lil Wayne, all this. We had it. So we can't sit here and pretend, bro. It's been like this, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, they're trying to make it seem like Nick Fuentes is the orchestrator of the hip hop artists who are coming to his side. And now, who's going to be on this side? We don't have nobody on this side to combat Nick Fuentes. Like, what? He talk enough, he'll talk himself into a hole, bro. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. But there's people he avoid, like I told you. Saint the Sinner, he avoids him. He avoids people like him. You know what I'm saying? But you know how the internet, everybody's love you today and tomorrow they hate you. Like, come on, bro.
And this psyop we're falling for, listen, you know why this lawsuit exists? I'll show you why. They won, bro. They got us, man. This Drake lawsuit that was supposed to be about gambling, and they just included a side note about bot farms and Spotify's, why would a lawsuit about gambling, about Drake engaging in deceptive marketing practices to lead people back to an app, why would that include, hey, yo, did you know Drake is botting on Spotify with money he's, excuse?
Well, the reason why that is because I believe there is a lawsuit that has something to do with him botting, right? So they're basically saying, hey, by the way, he's also doing some other illegal things or some other deceptive things. I mean, but I get what he's saying, but this is what I think that he's not understanding. A lot of people are sitting here saying that hip hop has been being botted, hip hop was being botted. Let's be clear and let's be honest. I know people may hate me for saying this, but hip hop has been botting. Hip hop has been doing payola. Hip hop has been doing all of these different things. It's just now the internet has caught up. I've seen the streaming farms with my own eyes. Chris Brown talked about the streaming farms. People talked about this. I seen it, bro. It's a streaming farm is totally different from botting. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Botting is you get fake accounts to actually stream a song. But streaming farms is you have a warehouse full of phones or tablets who just constantly play the song on repeat. But they've been doing these deceptive things, and it's not just the artist who's doing it. This is the industry doing it. This is the people who are above us doing it. You know why? Because they know they can make more money. That's what it's about. The artist gets the grunt of it, which is wrong. Even if you said Doechii and Drake and Kendrick and all of them are botting, even if that's the case, who's doing it though? They're not physically doing it. Doechii's not physically botting her music. They're not. So you got to ask that question. And I think that a lot of us don't want to be honest about it. You know, we want to cover it up. Yeah, I mean, for some people, it's cool to cover it up. They've been doing it for years, so why not us, right? I get it. But you can't act as if it wasn't happening. It's been happening, bro. We haven't said that. And now it's being brought to the forefront. That's all I'm saying.
That's because they understand how naive and dumb we are. That they could throw out a frivolous lawsuit. They could throw out a lawsuit they know that's going to get dismissed, that's not going anywhere. But they can include what they really want y'all to talk about, which is the botting, because they want us back fighting again. And they won, because look at the quotes, look at the reactions to this lawsuit. Nobody is mentioning gambling. What is all about bots?
Bro, but see, but this is, I did not see you come out and do a video when everybody was saying that Not Like Us was botted. You didn't come out and defend it. You didn't do none of that. When everybody was saying Kendrick Lamar, K-Box, you didn't do that. Now it's infighting now when it's Drake. Now it's infighting. Drake caused the infighting. Drake literally set out his mouth that a spotter bot or whatever he called it, spotter bots. He said that. Drake said that. So it's like, what are we talking about when we talk about infighting, bro? The infighting to me has nothing to do with Drake and Kendrick. But don't act as if Drake didn't start this fire, bro. He was the one that started the fire, and he's still lighting the fire. Kendrick is out of the mix like this. Kendrick drop music, y'all mad. Kendrick don't drop music, y'all mad. Kendrick walk into a studio, y'all mad. Kendrick walk out of the studio, y'all mad. Kendrick eats a banana, y'all mad. Kendrick's doing Not Like Us, and he's dragging Drake. He can't even be an artist. Anything he does, y'all mad about it. Oh no, I can't believe that Kendrick Lamar, why is he still doing this in a stadium? Is he gonna do Not Like Us at the Super Bowl? Oh my God, he said Drake's name at the Super Bowl. I can't believe it. Y'all started this fire, bro. It's crazy. Why he got his mouth like that? He like, yo. Oh my God, bruh. Somebody said in the comments, they said, yo, dog, I love when you blow people's face up. Oh my God, bruh.
What was they saying about bots again? Oh, okay. Come on, bruh. Nobody is talking about gambling. It's all about bots.
Well, obviously people would be talking about the bot part if they just talked about it or if it was just added on to it. Yes, they will be talking about it. That's what they would be doing if it was just added. They're going to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Was projecting the whole time. Back to the Stan Wars again, bruh. They saying that, oh, Drake accused Kendrick of buying because
that meme right there is fire. That is fire. I need to I need to get that John.
Back to the Stan Wars. This lawsuit was supposed to be about what? Gambling. One user says, accused of using the platform to artificially inflate play counts of his music. Well, the F what? Come on, bruh. Stan Wars. Meet the Grams. Reposting Kendrick diss tracks. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending, bad with money. Fam.
I mean, it's true though, right? It's true. Oh man, Kendrick shit is aging so well, bro. Damn, Kendrick. Yo, Kendrick music ages so well, bro. Damn. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. Bruh.
Ninja was deflecting the whole time. His whole ish bodied. These people understand that y'all don't give a damn about gambling. Y'all aren't even smart enough to read the entire lawsuit and engage with it. And engage on rather than not, this is something serious enough for you to be invested in. They understand exactly what y'all are gonna do, bruh. The lawsuit dropped, no matter how frivolous it is, no matter how it's not going anywhere, that lawsuit drops and y'all jump on it. Bop! Talk about the bot stuff for about, what, a week or two. Y'all gonna stop talking about it in about a week or two. And then a new lawsuit is gonna pop up accusing Drake of, well, he engaged in deceptive marketing practices with Sting. But Your Honor, did you know that he was...
I mean, my thing is, you openly saying it, why don't any things pop up about Kendrick? If you're saying all of these things, right? Everybody can't be wrong, bro. Everybody can't be wrong. If all of these different things is happening to Drake, it must be for a reason. It can't be they just doing this just to end Drake. The industry is still pushing him. The music industry is still, even though he did what he did, they still got him around. They still letting him drop. He dropped a couple of songs. They still doing things with him. They ain't blackball him. They ain't get him out of here. They ain't delete him. They ain't do none of that. So I find it funny that it's everybody's fault but his. Oh no, there's another lawsuit that's gonna pop up. Why would another lawsuit pop up? Why we don't see no lawsuits on Kendrick? Why only on Drake? Why all of these different lawsuits is just popping up like weeds? Why? I don't understand it. It must be something. It can't be like they just need to just destroy Drake. The mixed Jewish kid. They need to destroy him. He's Jewish. You think they're gonna destroy him? Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Like, let's be clear here, bro. He got Baka not nice around him, bro. What's gonna happen to him? Nothing, bro. Nothing. But he's the one that did all these things, man. I want to see Chubbs crash a politician. Let's see if Chubbs really crashed something. Is he gonna crash out a politician? No. I just find it real funny, man. This is funny. It's like everybody gotta blame Kendrick. Oh no, it's the infighting. No, it's your boy. He did it.
and y'all gonna fall for it again, bro. Whenever things is getting calm and we moving on from the Stan Wars and we kind of getting back to where we were before 2024, there's gonna come a psyop to bring y'all right back, bro. This is sad.
Bro, what are you talking? No, bro, no. I can't let you get away with this one, bro. I'm sorry, I can't let you get away with that, bro. I can't, bro. I can't let you get away with that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Nah. See, this is what makes me mad, right? Is what he's trying to do is he basically trying to say that the Stan Wars will start all over again. The Stan Wars never stopped because Drake never stopped. He keeps going, bro. We've been dealing with Drake antics since the battle was over. We've been dealing with his antics. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of us out here don't want to talk about Drake, bro. We don't want to talk about Drake, but it's just he dominates the news cycle with his antics. He always doing something stupid, doing something crazy every time. So it's not that we out here, it's a Stan Wars, no. Because again, I don't think that the Kendrick side is out here disrespecting Drake's side. I don't see Kendrick fans out here calling Drake fans bitches and all types of, and I don't see that happening. That's just me. I don't see it happening. But guess what? You got people like Jim Jones, all these people, oh man, Kendrick, he ain't providing the vibe. He ain't doing none of that. We need the boy back out. We need this. Joe Buttons and them, oh man, Kendrick Lamar, man, he needs to step aside. We don't need him to win no more awards. We don't need that. But then they'll go and say stuff like, they'll on record and say, I remember Mark Lamont Hill, he literally said, I just want Drake to get back to making hits, man. I can't wait till Drake be back on top. Nigga said that. I can't wait till Drake be back on top. He nigga said that. Amani says, oh, Good Kid, Mad City, that album's all right, man. Well, GNX, that album ain't that good. We gotta be honest about that album. It's not that good, man. It's not that good. This is the people who are actively going against the guy at the top. But when Drake was in charge, I ain't see when before the battle, niggas was saying stuff, but they wasn't actively cutting Drake down, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Niggas was in their own bubble until the battle happened. It's oh, it's over. That's what happened. But they wasn't, what's the name? Nobody wasn't. I ain't see people doing that. I ain't see Kendrick fans. Kendrick fans was Kendrick fans. That's it. I didn't see when Drake was doing what he was doing, when he did what he did. I ain't see that. And then when Like That dropped, that's when everything changed. That's what happened. You come on first person shooter and you constantly taking shots at me. You and J. Cole, y'all constantly taking shots. Constantly, over and over again. Shot after shot. Goddamn feel like the Miami Strip. All these goddamn shots that y'all taking at Kendrick. And then all of a sudden Kendrick Lamar comes out and y'all in y'all feelings. J. Cole drops a song, 7-minute drill or whatever, and then he calls Kendrick albums trash or whack or snooze fest or whatever. Then he goes and apologizes. Oh, I'm sorry, Kendrick. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. So you can't blame this on us. We ain't say nothing, bro. We was cool as a fan. We was still reeling off Mr. Morale. We was trying to be good. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Morale made us good boys, made us good little boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mr. Morale did. And all of a sudden now, you're gonna try to pretend as if GNX came out, Kendrick Lamar took that shirt off and said, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that good boy shit. Take you niggas out. Y'all talking shit? Nah. These niggas talking out their mouth. Don't talking out their neck. Don't pull a coffin out your mouth. You crazy? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, bro. I'll drop the location right now. I still got PTSD. Fuck the big three. It's just big me. He declared war like, no, dog. All that y'all keep on talking crazy. No. Fuck that shit you niggas talk. This is me, nigga. This is hip hop. And y'all niggas should know what time it is. He been saying this since Control. Kendrick's been saying this since Control. And you niggas is sitting here acting as if he's not saying nothing. He's been telling you niggas since Control. That was back in 2013. And now all of a sudden, y'all want to act like Drake is the innocent one. Cause he likes skin. Nah, I'm joking. Pure. He pure. You remember we used to grow when I was growing up? My teacher told me, I said, what is the color black? And she said, black is not a color. It's absent of color. Like that, right? which is actually a lie. And I said, what is the color white? She said, it's pure. I was traumatized off of that for years. She said that black was the absent of color, which is black is actually all of the colors. And she said, white is pure. I didn't understand what pure mean when I was a kid. I was a dumb little kid. I didn't understand what pure meant. And then when I saw like 3 years later, I started learning stuff. I said pure. And I looked up pure and, you know what I'm saying, without innocent, without anything. Just like, and I said, damn. That white lady really tried to fill my head up with something. Said, look at me, I'm white, I'm pure. You black. Nigga, you absent of color. Oh, nah, man. I hate you motherfuckers, man. I hate you niggas, man. I really do. Told me she was pure white lady. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, like I said, man, it's really, to be honest with y'all, it's really, I have to blame Drake. Drake turned hip hop upside down, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's Homelander, bro. Drake's Homelander. You know. But he really did turn hip hop upside. Cause he lost that battle and he still can't get over it. He's still butthurt. He can't believe it. And a lot of people can't believe it. A lot of people, not just Drake, a lot of people can't believe that Kendrick Lamar beat Drake in the battle. They can't believe it. It's people from other genres can't believe it. There's people that still to this day, they're so delusional. They think that Drake won the battle. People are saying Drake won the battle. Niggas are saying, no, I think Drake won that. Then I gotta go through this whole spiel. My cousin, oh, Drake won. Oh, bro, I think Drake got him, though. You think Drake beat Kendrick in the battle? Yeah, no, because, like, I mean, I think he manipulated the people and what he did. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, what Kendrick did, he turned the culture against Drake. I think that's wrong. He shouldn't have did that. All right, you come into a battle, you're supposed to have a competition battle. You're supposed to try to end the person. You coming into this joint and acting as if y'all having a compliment battle. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all, man, for being here with me. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do care about y'all, man. I know sometimes I could be annoying, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Most likely next Friday, I'm gonna do the award ceremony. Oh yeah, check out my song, man. Tell me what y'all think about it, man. If y'all like it, y'all hate it. But my artist, his name is The Good Sinner. He's pretty good. He's actually really good. And I'm gonna be promoting his stuff. I'm actually gonna drop a new song from him soon. That he worked on. You know what I'm saying? I did all the production, so yeah. He's gonna be somebody. I'm telling you right now. A lot of y'all don't know, but he's really good. And he has all types of it. Trust me, like, he's good. That's all I'm gonna say. He's good. And I'm working with him. So he's an artist he's my only artist. I don't have any other artists. I just want to work with him right now, and that's it. And then maybe someday what's name. But yeah. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Everybody, thank y'all so much. Did really good here. I got 106 likes and 1 dislike. Hey, shout out to the person who disliked being on the island by yourself, bro. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? On the island all by yourself. You want me to come over there and rescue you? No. You stay there. We had to take it back. See, I mean, he got on here. Dude got on here just to hit dislike and got off. Nigga was like, King on? Hold up. I hate this nigga. All right, I'm out of here. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about real quick before I get out of here. This year I'm going to be having people on, just random people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put up in one of the videos. I'm going to tell y'all what video it's going to be. I'm going to put up my email, and then when you email me, you say, hey, I want to join the stream, and I'm going to a certain select people, maybe 5 people. I'm going to select, and then we're going to have a topic, and I'm going to talk about it. It's going to be on live. It's going to be one. It could be about anything. You know what I mean? The climate of this, the climate of that, and everybody going to have a chance to speak. But I'm going to have on a panel of people on the screen, and I want to talk about it. We could talk about hip hop. We could talk about relationship. We could talk about politics. Anything. I'm going to say the topic tonight is going to be this, and you come on the show, talk about it, give you a take, whatever. So I'm going to be doing that this year. Most likely, it'll probably be sometime maybe the end of this month. I'm going to start it. I'm going to do a pilot, whatever, and we're going to do it. But I want to see y'all. I want to see everybody that's commenting. I want to see people so I could talk to y'all in person. You know what I'm saying? I like the people that comment. I understand the commenting thing, but I want us to talk in person. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I want to build a community of people. I want to see what y'all look like. You know what I mean? Just in case if I see you in the airport or something and you come up to me and I be like, hey, what's up? Like, oh, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know you. One dude came up to me, man. Shout out to that dude. Dude, man, he was a good dude. He owned like 3 restaurants. Like, yo, I follow you, bro. I was like, you follow me? He's like, yeah, torture talk. I was like, oh, shit. I thought I said something wrong. He's like, I love your content, bro. Keep it going, bro. So that's all I'm saying. So I want to see y'all. I want to get to know y'all. You know what I mean? Female battles coming back next week, actually. So make sure y'all head for that, because the other side is different from the other side. Other side, Sade's on the other. Well, Sade was on this side. You got Whitney Houston. You got Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey was on the side. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. A bunch of people. Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin on the side. Me personally, I don't care what my partner say. Diana Ross is clearing the board. I'm sorry. She's the greatest female artist of all time. That's who I'm pulling for to win. I'm pulling for Diana Ross to win. Even over Aretha Franklin. And Aretha Franklin, to me, it might come down to them too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I could be wrong. I could lose. Beyonce might win the whole thing. Because my boy said Beyonce's going to win. Not my boy. My other boy said Beyonce going to win the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But then you also got Patti LaBelle in there. Mary J. Blige is in there. So Mary J. Blige and Beyonce in the finals. Who's going to win that? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a tough one. So when it comes down to the final 4, but it's going to be crazy. And it's going to change. So it's not just going to be them battling off those 3 criterias. Now we're going to end up putting their best songs up against each other and seeing which is what. You know what I'm saying? And Diana Ross got so many. Can't really, come on, bro. Like, I'm sorry, Diana Ross is the greatest female artist of all time. Like, that's just me. So, and she performed it last night. She's like 82 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all pulling up. You already know what time it is. I'm going to be doing that live thing real soon. I want to see y'all. Want to be here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could talk to me in person. It would be great. You know what I'm saying? So, one love. See y'all on the next one.